So we need to regroup. oh. Remember how I was talking about in the last skating vlog about how mental health can really affect your abilities on the ice? Well, that fall you saw was my double loop. Now, I have been landing my double loop for almost 3 weeks straight. Love that for me. Very happy to have that consistently. Doing it in the program even. However, I'm only conditioned to about the first half of my freestyle program because it's almost a 4-minute long program, little shorter. I think it's like 3:40 because I'm switching to competing masters instead of senior or gold or whatever they're calling it now. But it also has other jumps in it that I'm not quite up to par to do and perform. So I can't just like go do the whole program. And I'm not really like an all or nothing kind of person, but with a program, running it, practicing it, you kind of need to be doing it with everything in there. At least for me, it just helps build my confidence. So now that I had one hard fall on the double loop, I'm a chicken again. I'm very anxious. I'm absolutely terrified. And not just of double loops, but of like any jumps. But I'm working on it. And my plan of attack is my next lesson with my coach to go on the harness and just kind of get comfortable doing jumps and do other jumps. Because I was checking out my New Year's goal list from January and I've like checked off a lot of things on it. In skating in particular, the last 2 things kind of that I want to do is land a double flip and a double toe. Both of which I think are feasible. They might not be landed like beautifully, but I really, really would like to land one of each of those before the end of the year, just for me. And then the new year, I'll start working on putting some of those in the program. But anywho, rewind it, flip it, reverse it. We need to find the attack for right now. So I do have a skating exhibition coming up early December. I'm planning though on doing my choreographic routine for that because it's the only like holiday exhibition and I just don't have enough time to choreograph the routine that I would kind of like to do for it, so to speak. So the routine I'm doing has no jumps. I mean, it has a split jump and a flying camel. So like it has jumps, but not like rotational jumps. And I haven't performed that one yet, like in front of people. So that'll be fun. But I want to start brainstorming, cutting music, and choreographing routines for National Showcase 2025. It'll be here in Michigan the first week of August, I believe, or the last week of July. I can't remember the dates. But I have skipped nationals. I went, was it summer 2021 or 22? I think it was, I don't know. I think it might have been 2022. I got injured like a couple months right before that competition. Affected both of my knees and my right hamstring. So my legs were constantly giving out because I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I have hypermobility in my joints, and when my soft tissue is not lined up, my joints don't work. So I had to take out so many things. I had actually started landing my jumps that spring, and I was hopeful to have at least like axle in some of my programs. And because of the injuries I received at my job that I don't do anymore because those people don't understand boundaries, I had to take all of that out and kind of record it. And I just was not very happy. I was actually kind of depressed. If I'm being totally honest, pretty depressed. So my goal for this year's National Showcase is to just be able to enjoy it and feel confident and have fun. So I'm starting to work on it now. But also it helps for me because I'm so musically driven to have a program with the jumps in it, because even if I'm having an off day, even if you're having an off day as a figure skater, you can still pull out jumps. They might not be perfect. They might be slightly under rotated or a little uncomfortable, but you can still get the job done. And when I have a musical cue that I know I need to hit, I'll do it. Especially if I tell myself, I'm like, you only have to do one of these, one of that, and then the rest of the program and you're done. Because for me, the footwork and all of that, not that big a deal. Even the jumps aren't that big a deal if I just tell myself it's a to-do list. Like, just get this done, and then it's all, and then you hit your ending pose and it's over. But also kind of minimizing the fear or anxiety around it, going, it's just, you just gotta do one. You can just do one. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, that's a long, rambly intro to this vlog. Like I said, we're trying to regroup. So programs, and also I've started adding on one more workout a week. I'm working out Wednesday mornings on my own, and that workout is strictly cardio focused because I still want to kind of rest my joints and not lift weights or do anything that's high impact, but cardio and core. So that's kind of the game plan. So let's go head into practice on my own, and then I have a lesson. I'm going to shut up now and go skate. Hello. I felt like I was cosplaying as a figure skater today in this outfit with a little skirt, but I'm kind of living, and I think it helped my mindset because I skated so much better today. I was able to kind of get over my anxiety a little. It was still there. It was still there, but I was able to get myself to actually attempt jumps and whatnot, and I'm very happy. Axles were solid today. I landed more of them and fewer flops, so to speak, of me just giving up. I wouldn't say giving up, freaking out. I freaked out fewer times before I landed one of, yeah. Also, finally did a double sow. I landed one on one foot, super cheated, really bad, but I needed to know that I could land on one foot wrong and still be okay. And then I was okay. Double loop, I think I could have landed it if I wasn't so exhausted. So I get more exhausted when I'm having a hard time getting my jumps to happen because I have to do more tries. So when I skate better, I have to do fewer tries to get good jumps in a row. So I'm not as exhausted. So I can at least take that I'm getting my conditioning up in this process. That's a bonus, right? I rotated one double loop and just simply put my foot down. Love that. And then landed on one foot, but I kind of forgot to like kick my leg behind. Also, my legs were so tired at that point. I fell, and it was a good fall. I needed a reminder that you can fall on things and it's not going to hurt and you're going to be fine. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I actually feel content ending this skating vlog here. I might not have landed a double loop like on film, so to speak, but I rotated them. That's a lot of progress. I have been listening to music, so I've already picked out my choreography routine. I know I want to do that. And I was looking over the rules yesterday for nationals, and I'm just not sure what genres I want to do, if I'm being honest. I kind of really want to skate to Moon River from Breakfast at Tiffany's. I don't know though if I should put it in emotional or in character. I'm leaning towards emotional. I don't think it'll do well in emotional, but like I don't really care. I'm just there to have fun. Oh, and I see that my student I think is here. So I skated, went to the chiropractor, came back to the rink, and now I have to go put my skates on so I can coach. So yeah, I'm considering bringing back my Pitbull JLo program for character, and then the silly Rasputin program might be comedic, but it depends if I can make it funny enough, you know? So that's like the kind of game plan for that. However, the winter exhibition is on my birthday and I have about 9 weeks. And I think in those 9 weeks, if I keep working on my freestyle program, which is my longer program with lots of jumps, even if I do some singles, like where the flip is, I don't care. I think I can do that program. I think I can do it. Right now I'm conditioned to skating like 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and it's only a minute and a half longer than that. So my goal is in the next 9 weeks to first start off doing run throughs with just my spins, no jumps, then run throughs with singles, and then run throughs with what jumps I'm landing, and then run throughs hopefully with attempts of the other harder jumps so I can debut that program at the winter exhibition for my birthday. So yeah, that's the plan. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know it was mostly training and then a little bit of yapping, but that's basically all skating is just do it over and over again and yap, do it over and over again and yap. So yeah. On that note, I will see ya when I see ya.